Only able to get back to the line on that first down play, so no gain.
Taken down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the
Nothing
play.
doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the Texans' 28-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Has him on the quick hitter. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 3.
Rolling on 3rd. Here's Dart. It's on target to Johnson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It'll actually head to that other sidelines.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York! The Giants parlay the interception into points. Dalton Kincaid with the touchdown. McLaughlin tacks on the extra point. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And after the dive, they're set up with some decent field position to start this drive. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Now, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, you need more interceptions.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Third and long for him here. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up.
You know they're going to keep giving him looks, keep calling pass plays. You cannot survive a game without a completion. But the results so far, on the quick, yeah, they've been a little bit rough.
They motion the tight end over. Throwing again. It's Stroud. Oh, the shot was there. He hauled it in, but the officials say no. Didn't get both feet in bounds. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Going right back to Scadaboo. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season, but for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. This makes it up to the 25. Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Forced out to his right. Moving right, airs it out to... That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And they are all the way into that red zone. Dose of the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 57 yards. And the Texans first down.
From the red zone now. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
I wish everybody had the opportunity to feel how fast that decision is made. With that RPO, it is a split second. And when you make the incorrect read, the play's busted up before it ever has a chance to start.
Stroud completes it quick. He's hit and driven backwards. This is going to force him into third and goal.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Oh, that one didn't have any of it.
On the 5-yard line after the loss, third and goal. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it's decision time on fourth and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him.
And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Nico Collins with a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans get it back to within 6. A bit early to be in full-on comeback mode. An onside kick, though, here in the opening quarter. And the Giants' hands team secures the football.
So an onside kick in the opening quarter, huh? Well, I'd be lying if I said I fully understand the decision-making behind this one. It looks like they got some surprises in the game plan, which is fine. They'll get that advantage. But holy smokes, you're going to have to hope the next surprise goes a lot better than that one, because that just blew up in their face.
On first down, this is Scannaboo. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be second down.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is second and 10. Your start now. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They have it third and 10. third. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Dart going to go for it on fourth. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Escapes the pocket. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Okay. That's right. White Tony.
They put a receiver in motion here left. Throw is caught. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Texans.
Who set it down, score him at the 38. First down, Stroud. Right back to Kirk, and he's got it again. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Texans take the lead on that successful kick. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. New York to the line. First and 10. From the gun, here's Dart. Buys time, rolling right. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
That's going to throw again here on second and 10. And he's not going to escape this. The Texans take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Darts looking at this third and long. That's Robinson on the slant. And this one does not go far.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. They'll go. Here's Dart. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
He's inside the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Texans grow their lead to 8. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Scatteroo now from the gun. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Darts out of the shotgun. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Dark from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He had arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that brings up 4th and long.
That one really stings, Kate, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, but because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
Here's the snap on 4th. Pass brought in by Slayton. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And the Giants, 1st down.
The right side is caught by Robinson. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife.
2nd and 10.
The Giants, with some work to do, trailing in this game. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Dart gonna throw again. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's gonna be 3rd and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
3rd down now. Here's Dart. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. It's complete to Robinson. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Running with Scatteroo. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after this 1 yard. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Now Dart. to tie it before halftime. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. Position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Has it at the 11. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready.
Shotgun now, first round. Has it downfield, working the left. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
13 yards.
Look at how, look.
And the Texans.
From the gun, Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Debo's got it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Okay, ready. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Gets it out wide quick, and he might throw this. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up.
Complete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
To throw. Here's Dart. Bails out of the pocket quick. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Hey! Hey, uno more. White south.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. He's loaded another one up. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. He was hoping to get it to take down there. So it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Chased out to his right. He's got it inside the 25. Stop was made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Hey, uno. White, Tony.
From the red zone now. He rolls to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
South. Oh, right. 18. What's that? Look at hot. Hey.
Again, Stroud. Finds him over the middle.
Wow.
And it gets us down to the 7-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Wow. Amazing, but I can't catch a ball with Tyrese Tracy.
To the air yet again. It's Stroud. They don't connect there, so only
Tracy can't even catch the ball. That shit crazy.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. The defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And he's got it, it's in close. And in for the Houston touchdown. The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Take down the touchdown. Point after, off and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans push the lead to 2 scores now. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Final throw before the break. Diving up a receiver screen. And he gets back to the line, but no more. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts back to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
6 to the Eagle, 6 to the Eagle. Check go.
It's Scatterboo on 2nd down. Well, that's not what the offense styled up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Texans are in the nickel. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Texans closing in, and they get to him. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
Dart going to go for it on 4th. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr. And he's going to score a pick 6, touchdown Houston. Well, they had to try something there on 4th down, but that throw played right into what the defense was anticipating, Brock, and they make it hurt that much worse by taking the turnover back for 6.
Hey, I'm all for these great group celebrations, and, you know, I'm not Captain No Fun, but one of these times I'd like to see that player run that football over to the D coordinator who predicted that play was coming and really made the right call to create that opportunity.
Why, Tony?
Stroud off of play action. Headed out right. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. All things going their way through the air at the moment, partner. They pick off a throw for 6, and then they complete a pass of their own to add on 2 more.
Can I be honest with you here, Kate?
Please.
And maybe I'm a bad person for saying this, but every once in a while, I root for chaos.
I love it.
I mean, I wouldn't have minded a little chaos. I wouldn't have minded seeing that one go back through the air the other way and put 2 on the board, but it wasn't to be. That's excellent execution to get the touchdown on the pick 6 and put 2 more on the board.
Here we go, set. I got it. 72.
Start on the ground here. Tracy can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Run loss of a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 34-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. You never, ever this offense like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. Go. Here's Dart. Has a man on target to Johnson. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Screen here for Scatterboot. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Down back at the 31-yard line.
Hey, pass. 32.
It's Stafford once more. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got it in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Scatterboot is in for the New York touchdown. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game. Nope. Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He fields it from the 8.
Christian Kirk on the return.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. There he goes on the right side. 30. He's got it in the red zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 16-point ball game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans take a 3-possession lead.
Giants 26.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Coverage by Kalen Bullock.
Darts looking to throw. On the move, headed right. He finds Neighbors right side. Keeps himself upright. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
I can guarantee you that's going to be Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson.
Malik Neighbors, bitch ass didn't block.
Backwards on 1st down.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense.
Not block, bro.
Okay, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Let's go now.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Completed over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. moving quickly here. Scatterboo. Does not get
Wow.
it. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Wow, that's not a touchdown.
First and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
That's not a touchdown.
Options are open here, and this is 2nd and inches. And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. McLaughlin to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting at the 10. Here we go now, time to start this drive, 1st and 10. Running to start the drive with Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's Mixon on 2nd down. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's
Here we go.
3rd down.
18.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go. 18. Look the hot.
On the ground again with Mixon. He puts together a nice little 8-yard gain, but it's not enough. He's got 4th down.
Some offenses, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Why Tony?
Stroud gonna go on 4th down. That's caught. This is Kirk. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4th.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st down, Houston.
They'll run here on 1st down. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Go right side, hauled in by Collins. And he'll get it up to the 44.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback goes man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Going on 3rd down, Stroud. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Kevin Lloyd making the play.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
Going on 1st down. It starts. Has it in close. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Smash! Go! 19, Tiger, 19.
Give right side. It's Scatterboo. And before he stopped. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
Setting in the throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Third down now. Here's Dobbs. On him quick, and they bring him down. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Giants got to score in a hurry. On to trying the field goal now. Chase McLaughlin from the right hash. 55 yards out. Got all of it, and this is good. And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. It really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. Got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Oh, ready? 18. White top. 11.
Tight end going in motion here. They're going to pass it here. And they're finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Now still throwing it, and this is intercepted.
We know what play is coming.
Wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
Highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Here he is to throw. Buying some time right. Moving right, airs it out to... Brought in inside the 20. He's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game. The Giants using their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Wary of the clock here, Brock, but at least all their timeouts are still available. It's 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go.
Stroud completes it quick. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
One more. Here we go.
Looking to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. That one connects. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the 1st and goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal. And he's brought down by a collective effort there, only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So they're going to go ahead and call a timeout here. Only 3 seconds left in the game. So now it's all up to Kaimi Fairbairn. It doesn't get much easier than this. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Quick throw out wide. I think this might be a double pass. That's not going to connect. Broke out a surprise there on 1st down, but unable to connect off of it. 2nd down coming up. So the Texans come away with their own win. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happens over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a